Hello again, this is your host Exchange IG Pro, and this is episode number 4 in 2018. Previous in continuation from the previous episode, we are discussing about different migration options, or in other words, migrating email from different service providers. So put yourself in a situation where you have to migrate your email from Outlook, Gmail, other service provider to your Office 365 account, which has been covered in my last video. And today, excuse me, we'll be more focusing on Exchange uh, on-premise Exchange servers. So let's get started. Again, go to the home and then click data migration. It will bring you on this screen. We covered pretty much everything in our last video, and today we're gonna cover Exchange and also upload PST. So I'll give you a high level overview without going into more details. With both these options, you need IT expertise. It's not something you, as a non-IT person, will do it. You will need an IT expert or email expert to understand both options. So upload PST file is in a scenario. Let's say if you're a small 5 user, 10 user, depending how many number of users you have, and they all have the PST files on their computer or desktop. So how you gonna migrate them? So there could be different ways of doing it, but the bigger the number of the mailboxes you have, the more the challenge is. If you have 500 users and you want to have all those PST for some reason in the cloud, so you don't want to do it one by one. So this is one of the options. You can upload the PSTs in Office 365, and there's a guidance available from Microsoft then how you can do it. Since in my tenant I have not done such things, um, but there's a whole link is available then how you can do it, which is a very secure way of doing three PST into 365. So if you click this article, will guide you how to do the step by instruction for bulk importing of PSTs into Office 365. You can upload it and you can have your drive shared and send it to Microsoft in your Azure, and from there you can import it. Um, if you click on, let's say, in uploading, then there are step by step information available. You have to have a software as a service like your URL. You need to download the Azure Easy Copy, upload it. It will have some security certificates, some URLs, and all that stuff is available here. Then how you will migrate or upload your data to 365. So that's a guideline available. You can follow this guideline, have your IT person work with you, and import all the PSTs into Office 365. As you can see, it has all the details available. So basically, it's ingesting your PSTs. Some people need it for the compliance and other regulatory requirement. So if you are one of those, you may need to follow that. Other options, let's go here, is the Exchange one. So here it says, okay, before so when you want to start migrating from your existing Exchange environment, so let's say if you're running any supported version of Exchange from 2010 SP3 to 2013 and 2016, this will let you do that. If you still have legacy environment like Exchange 2007 or 2003, which are out of support from Microsoft, but you can still migrate it from those legacy applications to Office 365. Reach out to your Microsoft partner or your technical account manager or whoever your point of contact in IT, have them help you migrate it. But if you are on the supported version, as I said, Exchange 2010 Service Pack 3 and afterwards, any version, you need to download Hybrid Configuration Wizard on any one of the computer which is running Windows Server System, operating system in the same domain as Exchange server. So it's got to be in the same domain as your Exchange on-premise server. And Hybrid Configuration Wizard, or HCW, is a tool, is a cloud-based tool where we download it, run some prerequisites. So let's see what is there in a Hybrid Configuration Wizard. So as I said, I'm not doing a demo for that. That's not the purpose of this video. But again, to give you high level of what exactly hybrid configuration wizard is and what does it do. Basically, it's a process. When you download this tool, it verifies that your on-premise Exchange organization can support a hybrid deployment. Basically, as I said, what version you're running for Exchange, your online Exchange tenant, your Active Directory needs to be set up. If you have any federated or accepted domains in your on-premise environment, web services, virtual directories, you got to have a valid certificate, and all those stuff is gonna take and do the prerequisites check in the background to make sure your environment is supported for the hybrid. If not, then again your IT needs to fix it. Um, Features. So why do you need to use hybrid? Different requirement depending on the size of the organization. If you don't know how long you want to keep running your environment, maybe for a month or a year. So that's based on the needs of your business. So if you think you're 1000 user organization and you think you want to test it and you just don't want to move everything to 365 and you want to give it a try, then yeah, you may be the right candidate who wants to run this environment for 3 months, 6 months, or maybe a year. It all depends. So if you do the hybrid environment and you move the mailbox, let's say in 365, so both on premises and Office 365 user can share their calendar. So it means if you move your mailbox in 365 and your mailbox or your colleague's mailbox is on premises, yeah, you can still have your calendar sharing enabled. So that's one of the feature, like a mail tip you have for your distribution list, for HR and other distribution lists. That's gonna work. It supports online archiving also. Um, Outlook on the web redirection, active sync redirection, secure email between the environment using TLS protocol. That's going to be changed in the near future, but again, for now, all that stuff is supported. So these are the interesting feature if you want to go take a look deep inside. And these are the options that I mentioned before. It looks for the domain, the secure certificate, exchange sharing, mail flow, or centralized flow. How you want to configure it, and hybrid configuration wizard basically, or the engine, it tells you what it does in the background. It checks both your on-premises and exchange online settings. So if you make any on-premises changes, so let's say the best and the simple example, if you create a mailbox on-premises, uh, so exchange tenant will automatically know uh, that a mailbox is created, so a user from Office 365 will be able to send an email to that user on premises, should be able to look up that account in your offline address book. So that's in the backend is all done by hybrid configuration wizard and Azure AG Connect for the account syncing and all that. So same thing if you create an account in Office 365, which is a cloud identity. So the on-premise exchange user will be able to send email to them and share calendar and collaborate with them. So that's in a nutshell one of the big simplest example, and that all is being done through in the backend hybrid configuration wizard for the desired setup. And here is the chart which shows all the details. So if you want sign into your tenant, look up for these instructions which can help you understand what's a hybrid configuration wizard is. Um, so that's being said, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways of migrating your email from non-Office 365 to Office 365, including Exchange on premises, which allow you to keep a hybrid configuration wizard. So that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. This video, I hope you like it, and keep watching and keep following me on the Twitter account. Thank you so much.